Morning YouTube. I just thought I'd clarify some points about the vegan diet that I'm on. First of all, I want to stress that I am not, neither is my husband, completely vegan. We have chosen the vegan meals because one, for convenience, they're delivered to our door on Mondays because we've had the 3-meal plan. 2, they were relatively inexpensive. And 3, I mean, the whole vegan thing for me was a mind-boggling, oh my God, where do I start exercise? So you get everything delivered to make your meals. So I thought I'd sort of go over what we had delivered on Monday. Obviously, we've had one of the meals last night and it was very nice. I just got the papers out here, which is the one I will show you. But this is what we had last night, which is Tex-Mex, what was it? Tex-Mex burrito bowl with barbecue hash, bacon, mushrooms and guacamole. Now, obviously, there was no bacon in that. There was a mix of savoury sauce, if you like. And somehow, I don't know how, they've made it bacon flavour. So anyway, I'll show you in more detail what the other meals are and what the quantities are. So it'll give you some idea, and I think you'll find that this is 2 meals here that I'm going to show you, and I'll show you the actual ingredients and the instructions, and I think you find it's not that mind-boggling. For me, the whole mind-boggling process was, you know, how you put it together to make a meal. I mean, here we've got, you know, various things that are easily recognizable, easily sourced from the supermarket. The only things that I find that I probably would struggle with is the mixes. But it does give you what is in the mix. It don't give you the quantities, but it tells you what the ingredients are. So without delay, I'll go over now and show you the various things for the meals. Right, so this is the bits and pieces. This is enough food here to make 2 meals for a couple. So let's have a look. So we've got potatoes. Obviously there's more in the bag, but there's a bag of potatoes, a bag of Brussels sprouts. That's mushrooms back there. We've got a big bag of spinach. We've got some wraps, pasta, cherry tomatoes here, some parsley. We've got a small bag of cumin and a bag of roasted walnuts, a lemon, garlic. And then these are the sauces that I was talking about. So in here we've got tapenade, and it gives you what it's made of. You see down there, olives, garlic, parsley, olive oil, balsamic and salt. Obviously it don't give you the quantities. And then you've got salsa. So in here we got tomato, chili, coriander, garlic, salt, olive oil. So you'll notice that it doesn't say sugar in either of these, but I sometimes won't have them because I suspect there is sugar in them. So I try to avoid them if I can. But if it has to go in the mix, it has to go in the mix. And, you know, I'm assuming there isn't sugar because it doesn't say on, you know, it gives a small salt quantity, and you think if there was sugar in it, it would actually say. And then this is mozzarella. Now, obviously, this is not mozzarella. It looks like mozzarella. But in here, we've got water, sunflower oil, pea and maize starch. Now, maize, I believe, is quite sweet. Sugar, salt, vegetable gum, citric acid, yeast extract. So this actually states sugar, so I will avoid that in my meal. So I'll just show you the recipes now. And a tin of red kidney beans. So that food there is for 2 people, and one of it is going to make the spinach mushroom cocidos with angel food, mozzarella, wedges and salsa. So you can see there's the ingredient list, okay, and then it gives you the instructions on how to cook it. So as you can see, it's not that hard. This is 40 minutes, so that's including the prep. So that whole process should take 40 minutes. And if I can show you the picture. Not a very good copy. Come on, scroll in. No, don't give you. So there, that's what it looks like. So that's that meal. And then the walnut olive tapenade panini with sheared Brussels sprouts and cherry tomatoes. So that's what that looks like. 25 minutes cook time. Here's your ingredients. So it's everything that's on the table. And then the instructions. So as you can see, it's not that easy. Sorry, it's not that hard. You know, and this is all delivered in the right quantities. The only thing I noticed that this panini pasta, it says 350 grams in the recipe. So obviously they've just thought, oh, what the hell, you know, 150 grams too much. So I'll just put that in the pantry and use it another time. But generally, it's all exactly the right quantities and it's all very easy. So I hope that clears up what I talk about when I say the green dinner table. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see me better. So yeah, so you know, it's a fairly simple diet. Like I say, it's plant-based. There's protein in the kidney beans, so you get your measured sort of amounts of protein and vitamin. Obviously, spinach is very good for you. You know, you get the pasta, so you're getting the carbs. So it is a balanced sort of meal. I mean, I know there are some diets where it's low carb, low in fat, and this is obviously fairly low in fat because, you know, obviously I'm cooking with olive oil. I only use olive oil or coconut oil, and there's not a great deal of fat in these meals. So, you know, that's a good thing for me, being on a diet or a lifestyle change. So it's fairly simple, and these recipes are available online, and we are printing them off and keeping them. So further down the line, I might well be able to cook and put these meals together without ordering the green dinner, green dinner. Oh my God, I'll get it right in a minute. What's it called? It's called green dinner plate. So, you know, but at the end of the day, this is delivered. It's all ready. All I'm going to do is cook it, which is simple as far as I'm concerned. So I hope that clears things up. We do have eggs. So to clarify, we're not completely vegan. So we do have eggs. My husband has cheese. I try to avoid it. The other thing is we had bacon. You know, I mean, since I've been on this green dinner plate, I haven't had much meat. I've only had 2 lots of bacon in the 5 weeks that I've been on the diet. So I've done very well. If I do have other things, so if I have an omelette, rather than having cheese and whatever in it, I just have an onion. I have a whole onion. I fry that first, bung that in the omelette. I do have rice and things like that. So, although that's perfectly okay vegan. And the reason is we did watch a documentary which we both found quite fascinating, and it was recommended by my husband's friend, and it's called, if you can find it, Forks Over Knives. Now, if I find it, I'll put the link down below. So it might be quite an interesting documentary for you to watch if you're truly interested in vegan. And it was pretty much an eye-opener for me. It was, you know, there were people in it well on the way of heading in the direction that I was heading in with, you know, high blood sugars, overweight, obese, high blood pressure. Although my blood pressure was okay, but I could see my path, you know, my future, if you like. And I thought now's the time to change. So anyway, so I hope this clarifies a bit more. I'm happy to answer questions. You know, if you really want, I could put up a weekly, you know, what we're having each week, if that helps. To show you, you know, what those week's recipes are. Like I say, we're only on the 3-day plan at the moment. We may increase it to the 5-day plan. Who knows? It just depends on how I cope those 4 days without this delivered to me. because sometimes we might eat out, and sometimes, sometimes I don't feel like cooking, so my husband's quite happily go and get a pizza or a takeaway, and I'll just knock up something at home for myself. So, I don't mind opening a tin of soup. I'm quite happy with that. But he wouldn't be. He'd have to have something a bit more substantial. So anyway, so if you want me to put up the recipes each week as I get them, and the quantities of food, I will do that. Just let me know in the comments. And so thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.